and to choose a better way. Now is the time, now is the hour. Choose PNP for people power. Now is the time, now is the hour. Choose PNP for people power. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing.
He is diligent, affable, and a true people person. He is committed to community, and his track record stands a lighthouse from the People's National Party. He represents a new brand of political leadership and a rising new generation in Jamaica. His openness to transparency can be seen in his involvement in the CDF consultation meetings, in which he revealed how every dollar of the fund was spent in the constituency. He has a heart for the people, giving them the opportunities by having resource personnel give motivational talks in the constituency and also directly connect them to jobs that suit their skill sets. He has facilitated receipt of solar panels to offset the cost of energy for the community centres there. The residents of Jakes Road and McGregor Gardens are elated about the establishment of internet cafes as well in their communities, courtesy of their Member of Parliament. A new community centre was also built in the Monaltree housing scheme, equipped with computers and other skill-developing technology.
Before we had this internet cafe, we had to go very far to do our homeworks and projects. And since he took the opportunity and the time out to construct the internet cafe, we can now be in the community while doing our homeworks and projects. So it's actually a good thing.
The MP facilitated intense lobbying between the stakeholders of the constituency and the Jamaica Public Service. This has yielded success, as some 100 persons in the constituency have so far had their houses wired for free. The Member of Parliament and his councillor, the Deputy Mayor, Andrew Swaby, have facilitated meetings to stem violence within the area. These have proven highly successful, and as a result, the stakeholders and the police have formed meaningful and effective relationships, lowering levels of crime.
Now, Mr. Robinson has come to meetings, and sometimes the police is here, and we talk about these things, and he and us do little marches from time to time to sensitize the people to the fact that he's a caring guy, and he's not letting us down.
A young person himself, Julian Robinson has ensured that the children in his constituency receive wholesome care. In his tenure as Member of Parliament, he has hosted summer schools, hosted treats throughout the year for back to school and Christmas, and has donated computers to schools as well. He also hosts annual pageants across the constituency. Vineyard Town, McGregor Gully and Nannyville each have their own pageants. Not only has he assisted with back-to-school preparations, but also he has ensured that the school fees of many constituency members are paid. The Tablets in Schools pilot project was also led by Julian Robinson. Minister Philip Paulwell also made significant contribution to this effort, and between them both, 25,000 tablets have been distributed to 38 schools across the island. 1,000 tablets were distributed to the Clancarthy School, paid. The MP also initiated the Entrepreneur Training Program, where he brought entrepreneurs to speak to constituency members on a regular basis. Julian Robinson has also completed the health centre in the community of Nannyville, which began construction in the 1970s. For years it lay unused, but now, in his tenure, it has become the centre of healing for many communities within the constituency, a long-needed service.
Since he came in, he has got this clinic operating 100%, and I am so glad for him, for the clinic and for his support that he has given the community over the years.
The MP continues to ensure that roads and gullies are cleaned and well maintained in the constituency of South East St. Andrew.
I'm a resident in Swallowfield, living in the lane of Downer Lane. Our lane have been recently paved, and it's an historical moment for the citizens of this lane.
On screen are the names of roads that have been fixed during his tenure. Charity accompanies the portfolio as he, along with his councillor Andrew Swaby, have assisted the elderly. in ensuring they have suitable accommodation. Member of Parliament Julian Robinson is well supported by the Deputy Mayor Andrew Swaby and Councillor Carrie Douglas, who are solidly in support of his initiatives. The Member of Parliament now takes time to acknowledge the work of the former Members of Parliament, Easton Douglas and Maxine Henry Wilson, to whom he attributes much of his political tenacity. He has ensured a FIFA-sized football field with spectator stands and netball and basketball courts with locker rooms be built in the constituency. A chess training program was also introduced to develop the mental capacity of the constituency residents. Hear now from residents of the constituency as they share with us about their Member of Parliament.
How do I rate my Member of Parliament? Well, Mr. Julian Robinson is a spectacular Member of Parliament. He works closely with the youth group, the senior citizens and also the community members. He tries a lot of initiative in order to develop the community and develop persons in order for them to be better in life.
He has come and he has lifted the bar, and I have to commend him for that greatly.
He's a very wonderful man, and I rate him, I give him 100% for the work that he has been doing in the community.
Yeah, how do I rate my Member of Parliament, Mr. Robinson? He is a Member of Parliament you can depend on, and when you call upon him, he's there at any given time.
My MP is Julian Robinson, and I would rate him 110 out of 100. And why I say that is because he's a very effective MP.
He's always helping, and he's always doing positive things for the youth there.
So we have to give him a lot of ratings, big him up, enough time for that.
The youngest members of the constituency were not to be left out in giving their tributes.
Thank you, Mr. Julian Robinson. Thank you, Mr. Julian Robinson. Thank you, Mr. Julian Robinson.
How do I feel about my MP Julian Robinson? Well, to say I'm very proud.
Julian Robinson is an astute leader who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way.
This is for my lovely MP, Mr. Julian Robinson. There will be mountains that you will have to climb, and there will be battles that you will have to fight, but victory is your defeat. It's up to you to decide, but how can you expect to win if you never try? You don't give up now. You've come too far from where you started from.
10 out of 10.
100%.
And big up Julian, enough respect.
It's time to choose a better way. Now is the time, now is the hour. Choose PNP for people power. Now is the time, now is the hour. Choose PNP for people power. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing, PNP. Turn up the thing.